everyone, so before I start talking about the main topic of discussion for this video today, I want to tell you about my weekend. So you guys know that I live in the South, and on Friday there were rumors going around that it was going to snow, and everyone was like, no, that's a lie. It snows here sometimes, but never enough to actually matter, you know what I mean? Like, it's always like a tiny thin layer of ice, but we call it snow. So no one really paid any attention to it, and my best friend Lauren and I wanted to exchange Christmas presents, and we were like, oh yay, this will be so much fun. So I drive over to her house and we exchange Christmas presents, and my mom calls me and she says, have you looked outside? And I said, no. And she said, okay, look outside. So we go and we open Lauren's blinds, and it is snowing. And it is sticking. And there is so much snow coming out of the sky that I do not know what to do. And Lauren's like, you better get down my hill, because she lives basically on a mountain. I don't know if it's really a mountain or if it's just a really big hill, but we call it a mountain. And I was like, okay, I've got to get down before the snow starts sticking. And she says, listen to me, if it is below 32 degrees, do not try to go down that hill. And I was like, okay, so I get in my car and it's 32. And I was like, okay, great, I can make it. And I go and I pull out of her driveway and I start going down the hill, and I feel the ice. And I never knew what it felt like to drive on ice. And I was like, oh my gosh. And it had just started snowing. Like, I do not know how I got this icy. But I had my brake pressed all the way, and I had the emergency brake on, and I was still sliding. So I turned my wheels to where it hit the bumper, or the side of the curve, the bumper, I don't know. So my wheels hit the side of the curb and it stopped the car, and I just got out of the car and walked back to Lauren's house. And there were a bunch of other cars sliding down the hill too. No one was hurt or anything. Everyone was able to crash their car into the side of the road. So her parents make it home. They couldn't get up the hill because it's a huge hill. So it was too icy. So they had to park their car at the bottom and walk all the way up to Lauren's house. And they come home, and I was like, I've got to get home. I want to do this video on Saturday, and I'm so excited to talk about it. And they were like, honey, you're not leaving. And I didn't have anything with me except for my purse. And luckily in my purse, I had my mini emergency survival kit, which really helped me out. So I was stuck at Lauren's, and I was like, well, it's okay, you know, we'll make the best of it. We'll make hot chocolate, and we'll just hang out and have a girls' night. We can't go anywhere. We're stuck here, and, you know, we're just gonna chill. Then the lights go out, and we're like, great, the power's off. But then they come back on, and we're like, hallelujah, and we're so excited. And then they go back off, and they stayed off. Her house got so cold, because when the power goes off, the heat goes off, because they don't have gas heat. I mean, neither do we. But, so the power was off, and we bundled up in a bunch of clothes and socks and stuff, and we went to sleep. And when we woke up, her house was 50 degrees. That's really cold. They hadn't plowed the streets yet, which is where, if you don't know, big trucks come through and they push all the snow out of the way, and then they put salt on it because salt melts ice. So they hadn't plowed the roads yet. And so I think it was about maybe 12 o'clock that we hear the big truck, and it's coming up her hill, and we're so excited, and everyone's running out, and they're like, thank you, you saved us. And the guy was like, I have to tell you, this hill right here was the worst part in all of your town that got the worst ice, snow, and I guess it was the highest elevation. And so it was very scary, because we thought we were gonna freeze to death, but we didn't. Anyways, that broke my video cycle, because I was gonna put up a video on Juicy Star 07 on Saturday and a video on other Juicy Star 07 on Sunday, but it's Sunday and I'm putting up a video on Juicy Star 07, so the other Juicy Star 07 channel isn't going to get updated until Monday, and it's just, anyways, power finally came back. We didn't have it for 2 days, and I woke up this morning and the power was back, so that was really exciting. I don't know what time it came back, because when the power went off, we went around and we made sure all of the light switches were flipped off, so that when it did come back, it wouldn't wake us all up. Anyway, so the last video I put up on this channel was an embarrassing topic, and it was antiperspirants and deodorants. And who wants to talk about sweat stains on a video? No one. Anyways, today's video is going to be embarrassing as well, and I don't know why I keep putting myself in these positions, but it's bad breath. Something you should know is that everyone experiences bad breath. There's really no way to go about not having bad breath. Everyone is going to have it. So if you have bad breath, don't feel embarrassed about it. You know, there are many ways that you can get rid of it. So how to tell if you have bad breath? Okay, blowing on your hands like this, and then smelling it, that will not tell you if you have bad breath. That's just going to blow in your hands and smell it back up. It's not going to be able to tell you. Something you can do is blow in a friend's face if they don't mind. I don't think I really want to blow in my friend's face to let them tell me how bad my breath smells, so I wouldn't do that. Something you can do is lick the back of your wrist and smell it, and if it smells bad, then your breath is going to smell bad. Another thing is called the spoon trick, which is where you take a spoon and you scrape your tongue and you smell that, and it's going to smell bad, and that means your breath smells bad. There are different ways that you can kind of cure it. Just know that gum and breath mints are just going to cover up the problem. It is not going to actually fix the problem, so you might not have bad breath for a little while, but then it's going to come back. So where does bad breath come from? 90% of bad breath is going to come from the bacteria on your tongue. So how do we get rid of that? I've always been someone who, when I brush my teeth, I brush all sides of my teeth. I brush my tongue, I brush the insides of my cheeks, I brush the roof of my mouth. I just go all out. But then I was sent this product that is called Orabrush, and you can see it. So it has little tiny bristles. So I thought if I rub this against my tongue, it's going to hurt. It's a scraper. But if you feel it, they're really, really soft. And then, so if you see, there's also this little thing right here that helps kind of collect the gunk that is coming off of your tongue. So what you do is you make sure your tongue is a little bit wet, either after you've brushed your teeth, or you can use mouthwash or just kind of wet your mouth. You stick your tongue out and you rub this back and forth. You try to go as far back as you can and scrape all of this gunk out. The first time you use this, you are going to want to pass out at how disgusting it is. There's so much gunk that comes off of your tongue, this yellow gooey stuff that makes you want to throw up and be like, that was in my mouth, and yes, it was. After I used this, I could tell my tongue even felt cleaner. I don't know, it's almost rougher, like I can feel the taste buds, whereas it used to be there was gunk covering everything, so it was just like a little smooth palate. So this little guy is FDA approved, but he is not yet on the market in retail stores. You can get him online, and I'm going to explain all this right now. So around April of 2010, he'll be in Walgreens, Target. I love how I named him a him because he's blue. Maybe they'll come out with pink ones. That's a really good idea. Anyways, he will be in Walgreens, Target, CVS, Walmart, those type of chain stores starting April 2010. If you want to go ahead and get your hands on it, there's a website you can order from. And okay, so right now they're having a Christmas promotion where you get your first Orabrush free. All you do is pay shipping and handling. Shipping in the United States of America is $3.99, and shipping internationally is $4.93. So you can get one of these bad boys for either $4 or $5 right now if you go sign up, and I will link everything in the sidebar of how you can get your free one and all that type of stuff, but this works really well. I actually thought that these were going to be disposable, where you use one, throw it away, but it's not. You rinse it off under water. Remember that hot water removes more bacteria, so I like to rinse mine under hot water every time I use it, and then I use mine every single morning and night. So you only get your first one free. If you want to order more than one, they have multi-packs that you can get. You can get 2, you can get 3. They have all of these sets that you can pick from, you know, family sets, stuff like that. If you are going to get a multi-pack, you can type in the code JuicyStar07 at checkout, and you will get 50% off the multi-pack that you selected, which is any one of these that comes with 2 or more, and you are going to get free shipping. If that's not a good deal, I don't know what is. So the one where you get one free and all you do is pay postage, that is only a Christmas sale. I do not know the exact day the promotion ends, but I'm guessing it's going to end on Christmas. I don't know. So Orabrush actually has a Facebook page that's getting really popular, so you can go check it out, and there's so many reviews on there, so you don't just have to go by mine. Basically, if you've ever been worried that you have bad breath, maybe you're talking to someone and they kind of move back a little bit and you're like, is that bad breath? Like, why did they just move away from me? This is going to help you not have that anxiety, because if you use this every morning and night, chances are you are not going to have bad breath unless you eat like onions or garlic or something, and then obviously don't talk too close to anybody. So I think the coolest thing about this is that if you go ahead and order, I'm putting this video up on Sunday, if you go ahead and order it Sunday or Monday or however long this Christmas promotion is going to last, you are going to get this for free, and even international, it is only going to cost you $4.93. That is outrageously inexpensive for international shipping, and I know because I own a website that does international shipping, and it gets expensive. So Orabrush is actually being really generous to give you one of these, and it's not something that you only use once. You would replace this like you replace your toothbrush every like 4 to 6 weeks. So I also let my mom, my dad, and both of my sisters try one of these out. Not the same one, we all have different ones, don't worry. but they all tried it out and they were all pretty disgusted the first time, but very, very amazed and like, oh my gosh, look what this did. So the last thing is that I'm leaving this video as a video response to Orabrush's Christmas video where they show how you can use these as stocking stuffers and little fun things like that. So you can go watch that video. There are so many reviews. Just type in Orabrush in the YouTube search bar, go to their Facebook page, anything like that, and you are going to get amazing reviews. Also, if you get an Orabrush and you have a camera and you are able to upload to YouTube, why don't you do a video and either leave it as the video response to my video or as a video response to Orabrush's Christmas video. I think that'd be fun, telling how you felt the first time you used this, and I'm pretty sure the answer to that in one word will be disgusted. Just from what is coming off of your tongue. Just tell your experience with it. Tell if you got your first one for free and you want to order more. Tell if you don't really think it makes a difference. Your toothbrush can do the same thing, which it can't, but you know, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.